Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say thank you very much for joining me at this time, and I'm going to be introducing you to my guest, Dr. Opeloge Ah Sam, wonderful example of a person that has come through the ranks in creation with orchestration and received his doctorate, and I'll get him to speak later on, but I'll just play a little bit of a sample for you to help you understand a bit about him, and I hope you enjoy this bit of piece of music that I've got. So here we go. Just a bit of introduction.
We're focusing on the lyrics, the words.
Opeloge Ah Sam is passionate about helping others reach their musical potential.
Your actions being strong is more important, you know? Seeing somebody with potential and then 2 or 3 years later, seeing them starting to really fulfill that is one of the most enjoyable things for me as a musician, as a teacher.
Especially seeing them thrive the way he knows best. In true island fashion.
Their opening is Sa Vali Vali, which is a Samoan song, and obviously with me being Samoan, I really wanted to put a bit of that into it.
He's a familiar face to many in the music industry as a pianist, composer and university lecturer. Working professionally across the country and overseas.
I had a job opportunity in Singapore and Queensland, and for me that was the next step that made sense career-wise.
It wasn't meant to be. Instead, he moved away from the hustle and bustle to Kaitaia in the far north.
We had really good jobs and our kids went to a really good school in Auckland, but you know what it's like in Auckland with the traffic and all the stuff that goes on. We sort of thought, man, there must be more to life than sitting in traffic. Sitting in traffic 10 hours a day. No, it felt like that.
An unlikely relocation for a musician in his prime, but 4 years on, he's still here.
When I first said I was coming to Kaitaia, everyone kept reminding me that it was the murder capital of the country. But, you know, we haven't had any issues. We've had nothing but really positive experiences.
Even if it's meant making sacrifices in his own career.
Probably took me a year to really find my feet here and to realise that actually I'm in a really great place. You want to say M? M, yeah.
He loves it so much, in fact, he's hitting the books again.
I've been trying to teach myself te reo, and I've got a friend of mine who's trying to help me out because I think it's really important with where I am and the school and the context.
In a quest to improve his understanding of the community. And in his current roles as a music teacher and director of the community choir. He's using music as a tool to change perceptions of the region.
When I used to work with a school in South Auckland, Kaitaia College, you know, it feels like that all over again. For me, music is a great way to even things out, really. It's a great thing to break down barriers, eh?
But while the region is brimming with talent, bringing them to the surface can have its challenges.
I've met so many students here who are as good as any student I've taught around the country. And I think it's just breaking that, I don't know whether it's confidence or whether it's social circumstances. That's probably the only thing that holds some of them back, but there's a lot of talent up here.
But for Opeloge, it's those very challenges that make living here all the more appealing.
I guess when you take something at the start, you have a vision or an idea of where you want to take it. And then when it happens or it starts to form itself 2 or 3 years later, that still for me remains one of the most enjoyable experiences that I have in music.
So, in joining, I wanted to give you a bit of background before he comes on. So, my guest today is currently working in the far north of New Zealand, the head of arts in at Kaitaia College. He runs the school choir, as you saw a bit, and he's established last year the school Jazz Waka group, who recently won a silver at the National Youth Jazz Competition at Tauranga in their first ever participation. he also conducts the Kaitaia Community Voices, as you just saw, and directs and composes and performs for various projects professionally. But more importantly, what I wanted to feature is his tremendous aptitude to overcome an overwhelming uh, trend where people have to try and get accepted with a concept of intercepting their cultural music and binding classical trained music and getting a sense of level of acceptance. And we are just proud to have him on board here as part of our guest. And so during that period of time, his most recent work includes being a research fellow at Victoria University and has recently been approached to do some masters and PhD examining at the Australian National University in Canberra, Australia, in the next few years. He has been a judge for the Vodafone New Zealand Pacific Music Awards, the ASB Polyfest, and composed and directed and conducted the first fully Orchestra Pacific concert in repertoire in 2013 in Auckland. And he's composed the first original Samoan opera called Awa e Te Tangi that featured international tenor Ben Marcussi and Austrian soprano Daniela Fried. So it's just wonderful to have him on board here to share a bit about what he's been doing, and we're just going to share a little bit of his music, which I'll play just before he comes on. Hey, brother. I'm going to bring on our guest shortly. As we hear this here. Just hang on. So, I don't. So I'm going to bring on our guest shortly. I hope you can hear me. If it's okay, he's got his sound going, and I'll bring him on shortly when he's ready. I was wondering if your sound's okay. You can hear me. You can hear me. Okay. All right. We're just getting our technical sound sorted out with hearing you, and we'll see if we can get that sorted out. So, hi there. We're just trying to get the sound. I can't hear you. You know. Yep. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. So, yeah. Just trying to get some audio. Yep. Yep. No, not yet. But I'm gonna play a little bit of music here while we just get his audio sorted out. So there's a bit of music here for him. Okay. So I'm playing this in the background, and we see if we can get some sound from your audio. Yeah. So, whilst we're sorting out this technical side, let me see if I can help out here. Your mic, let me see if we can get. Yeah, hello, can you hear? Yeah, I heard a little bit of sound, but it just went off. How's that? Is that better?
Testing.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, it's sort of. It was there for 1 second. 1 second. Unmute that mic. I'll unmute it. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can get that
Testing.
going again.
They're working?
Yep. Yeah, we got it. Yep. Yep, we got a little bit. We got a little bit of there. How are you? You getting? Yep. We can hear you.
Testing.
Just a bit of the signal is dropping out, I think. You know.
Testing.
Yep.
Testing.
Yeah, we got that.
Testing.
Got that signal coming. It's just going in and out. It's going in and out. Yep. Okay. We've got that signal coming in and out. I wonder if you can hear myself. That signal. I'm not sure. Let me come back. Let me come back, guys. I'll just sort this out. So, okay.